to be fair, it's going to be a lot easier on Jen than everyone else has been. Right, ladies and gentlemen, as I've been so kindly introduced, my name's Daniel and I've been the best man tonight. Now, I just want to thank you all for coming. I wish you... That's all, folks. Let's try that again. 6 minutes.
That was all of it. Let's go.
Let's try that again. Yeah, I just want to thank you all for coming. Like, I wish you hadn't have, because then it would be a lot easier on me. I wouldn't have to do embarrassing things like in front of me. To be fair, you can tell I'm quite nervous, but Chris has really tried really hard to calm me down. He even took me to one side and he said to me, look mate, if you do a really, really good job, then you might just be the best man at my next wedding. Nevertheless, Chris, Jen, you're both married now, for better or for worse. Which is pretty suiting because Chris, you couldn't have done any better, and Jen, you couldn't have done any worse. No, but seriously, earlier on, it was very emotional to say the least. There was a lot of tears. It was so emotional, even the cake is in tears.
Googled it.
You're heckling him.
How to make it worse?
To be fair, I did Google it. Well, as it happens, Chris went through all sorts of trouble trying to find the best man. First of all, he asked his most intelligent friend, but he said no. And then he asked his funniest friend, he also said no. And then he asked his best looking friend, he also said no. To be fair, I felt bad putting him down 3 times. So down today.
That was good.
You'll concur. Okay, so when Chris asked me to be his best man, I had plenty of questions. Like, what had I done to deserve such an honour? Who had dropped out at the last minute? Was I really the best that he could come up with? Regardless, I simply could not reject the offer to get drunk and stuff that on my face at his expense. So, in the end, I'm pretty happy with everything that went on today. It went pretty well. From a best man's perspective, almost everything went smoothly. There were a few hiccups earlier, but we're not going to talk about that. For starters, we got into the venue on time, which he's definitely not known for his punctuality, I can tell you that much. So that is a miracle. He also arrived sober, he's not now, but I'm telling you, him arriving sober is an achievement that cannot be looked over. And most importantly, in this time of economic uncertainty, I resisted the urge to get the wedding rings, send them to Cash for Gold and do a runner. Well done me. Of course, the biggest responsibility for anyone in my position is the speech itself. A lot of people expect me to poke fun at the groom's expense. There's a bit of a tradition to absolutely annihilate the groom. But unfortunately, I'm not going to do that today. Yeah.
Oh, he's sick.
I don't want to embarrass him. I could, but I don't think Chris would want me to bring up stories such as his big, massive blonde mullet the size of a wrestler. Down to here. He loved it. I mean, I could tell you about the time that me and him cried on holiday in a dark room listening to DJ Sammy. I could tell you about that story, but I won't. I could also tell you many stories which are definitely not suitable for mother's ears. Or anyone's ears, actually, for that matter, so we're going to leave it at that. So I'm not going to embarrass him with those. So I'm going to swiftly move on. Jen, I must say you are looking rather stunning tonight. Chris, you look stunned. How we doing for time?
We're out.
We're out.
We're out.
There's about 5 people left in it.
Go milk it then.
2. Oh no.
No, I have to say though, I've got a lot of admiration for Jen.
Stop in a minute.
This is getting emotional now.
With 20 quid. This is big news.
Okay. I have to say, Jen, I do have a lot of admiration for you. You are a wonderful mother to 2 very beautiful children, soon to be 3. You've begun an adventure in your own career, and
Come on.
okay, here's the punchline. And despite all of these things, you've took on the long life task of looking after someone as special as Chris. So I killed that one. I will say though, Chris really has married a true diamond today. I've been saying quite a few nice things about Jen. I would say some more nice things about her, such as how intelligent she is, but I think that's pushing it because she's married Chris at her own free will. Not very intelligent. I will say though, I haven't known Jen for too long. For those that know me, I've been at university for quite a while for the most part of their relationship. So I've been away, so I haven't actually had much chance to get to know Jen that well. But I will say, in the time that we have spent together, we've done all sorts of things. We've been on double dates with us for, tried making lots of memories, however, can't really remember them because they're mostly alcohol related.
Not one.
So there's a couple of memories, more recently than others because we can't drink anymore, but yeah, at least we tried. But I can tell you this much. I couldn't think of any other woman better suited to the job of looking after my best friend. A best friend whom I love and trust with all my heart for the rest of their lives together. Chris? No, Chris, you are literally like a brother to me. Literally. And we do have a very brotherly relationship. I mean, it's kind of love-hate at times. For example, you love me, I hate you.
2 ticks.
No, but seriously, putting that aside, I honestly could not ask for a more loyal and caring friend. A friend that I could not live without. A friend that I am deep down to my own heart. A friend that I... for a friend... Fucking hell. Sorry. A friend that I honestly am so proud to call my friend. So I stand here today, glass in hand, and I'd like to raise a toast to the 2 most wonderful people in the world.
Jen and Chris.